Well, today is day 7 of the 7th annual Canal Pursuit for Mental Health. We've had about 30 runners so far over those 7 days. Our runner just passed through here. We cheered her on, and we've got, I think she's at around kilometer 31 of 80 for the day. So we've got a few more runners coming through this afternoon or continuing on this afternoon. The reason for this run is to raise awareness for mental health issues, and specifically to try and, well, defeat depression and the stigma around mental health. Get people talking a little bit more so they're a little less uncomfortable talking about mental health issues and are less uncomfortable to reach out for help. Suicide accounts for about 24% of the deaths among Canadians aged 15 to 24. A quarter of youth deaths are suicide. That's huge. The organization for whom we're raising funds is the Mood Disorder Society of Canada, and their Defeat Depression campaign, which has been going on for about 10 years. We're in Smiths Falls right now. I did some very important research this morning, and hopefully someone can correct me if I'm wrong. So, settled largely initially by Loyalists. And we came through Trenton and Belleville and Kingston, and Loyalists were a big part of the history there as well. Colonel Bye's big project, the Rideau Canal, played a big part in the history of Smiths Falls. Smiths Falls is considered kind of the hub of the Rideau Canal, and Canadian Pacific Railroad played a big part in the history as well. We have a VIP here, a special guest. Member of Parliament Scott Reid is here. You've been active with in the House of Commons for 21 years, something
That's
like
right.
that. You represent Lanark-Frontenac-Kingston riding.
That is correct.
And you're an author, a teacher, taught history in Australia.
That's right, way back in the day.
Back here, and had a chance to clap for our runners as they went by. Thank you so much for coming out and cheering our runners on today.
Oh, it's been my pleasure. So I just had a few things I wanted to say. First of all, thank you for doing this. This is really important, and you know, the statistics you just cited don't actually capture completely just what a devastating issue depression and anxiety and other associated mood disorders are. And I think there are probably very few families in the country that aren't affected in some way or another. And heaven knows, right now, the COVID pandemic and the isolation that's been imposed on so many of us, and especially elderly people, has just been, I think, ruinous to their mental health in many cases. Hopefully that will change and get better as we go along, but my goodness, it's been a difficult time. There's really been a mental health pandemic in parallel with the COVID pandemic. So thank you for everything you're doing on behalf of this, because you're doing it on behalf of everybody who's affected by directly and everybody who's affected indirectly through their families and friends by depression, anxiety, and all of the associated mood disorders.
All right. Thank you very much for taking the time out of a busy schedule and supporting our project. Thank you.
My pleasure.